the unpopular opinion that it's your fault as the audience that social influencers feel they need to fake it till they make it, and this is why. Hi, this is JJ Gatt, your content creator attorney. I'm doing something a little bit different today. I think it's the audience's fault that social media influencers fake their lifestyle. I'm seeing a lot of videos on YouTube of people talking about everything is fake, nothing is real. They're buying fake bags, or they're buying shopping bags to pretend as if they're shopping. They are renting out private jets that are sitting out on a hangar to pretend like they're in those private jets. They are taking photos of themselves on one vacation, then tagging different locations and posting those other locations on their Instagrams to pretend they're traveling to more places when they're not. And this is why it's the audience's fault. Because if you start off as an influencer and you start off as a creator, or you tell yourself you're going to be it, one thing you're going to do if you're smart is you are going to take note of the creators and influencers that are crushing it, the ones that are doing. And it's not going to take rocket science. You don't have to be like Einstein. You don't have to be necessarily brilliant for you to put 1 and 2 together to equal 3 and figure out like, oh my God, there is a formula. The people who have the largest following, the people who are most successful, have a certain aesthetic. They usually have affluence. They usually are living in an aesthetic home, meaning like large vaulted ceilings. They're usually posing in their entryway to a house that has like, 2 stories. They are in really nice, fancy kitchens. If it's women, they are dressed a certain way. Their nails are done. They're carrying certain purses, wearing certain jewelry. They are traveling. They are coming out of certain vehicles. And those are the ones that are big. This is not to say that everyone who's a social media influencer creator has a certain affluent aesthetic, but a lot of them do, and a lot of the successful ones are. I've seen folks do a glow up and they do their channels and they do their content and they're doing well in their content, what they're sharing, they're adding value, they're doing something that's great, but they get little views and you're like, wow, what the hell is going on? And at some point those folks level up. They get better lighting, better equipment. They might do some editing. They may switch up. They may rent some places and they start doing better. It's because when you're scrolling through the feed, people are going to stop at something or someone who's attractive. That's first thing. Second, what's going to keep you on more after the attractiveness stops you is if their background looks like something that you aspire to, that's aesthetic. It's like, oh, I can relate to this. This is a bright space. This is like, it makes me feel good watching this person. And so when the audiences reward creators for presenting a certain look and aesthetic, the creators then say, this is the winning formula, so I have to keep this up. So even it was a fluke, even though let's say I went on vacation once and I was in a really fabulous place and I got dressed and I was able to buy a lot of things, so it was one vacation, I can take note that video when I was in a really nice aesthetic place, when my nails were done, when I was dressed nice, did so much better than all my other content when I was just sitting in my house, sitting in my apartment, looking broke. Maybe what I'm going to do is do more videos like that. And so that's essentially where it is. And then I think even for women, they see like the pretty girls, the pretty privileges, and they're doing well. That's going to entice them to be like, you know what, let me use a filter. That's why I use like filters. Or let me get Botox, or let me get some fillers, let me get a BBL, let me do different things, because I'm realizing the audience is rewarding me because they're telling me in no uncertain ways that this looks good. I like this. I'm going to stop and scroll. They're getting more views, more engagement, more likes, more follows based on their attractiveness, based on the aesthetic nature of where they live, based on their perceived affluence. And if the audience members didn't reward creators with longer watch times, with more attention to those things, that would signal to influencers that that's what's important and that's what you value. So it's totally the audience's fault. That's why it's not just the algorithms, it's the audiences that are telling influencers that we like a certain aesthetic, we like a certain look, we like certain people, we like certain things, because we're going to pay attention, we're going to watch longer. Then the algorithms take the signals from the individual audience members and they start sending that to more people, and then those creators grow and blow up bigger. But it ends and starts with the audience. So I want to dispel the myth that It's the algorithms, it's the audiences, and it's the audience's fault. That's my unpopular opinion. Do you disagree? Do you agree? Let's discuss this below. I didn't want to make this video. I could have made this longer and gone on and on and on to get to 10 minutes so I can add some mid-roll ads, but I'm not going to do that. I have said what I had to say. I'm going to stand on that, and I fight me on it. Let's fight in the comments. What do you think? JJ Gat. More like social media critiques like this, check out this playlist here when I talk more crap about social media.